Ding!
Welcome back to another excruciating evil episode of the EVIL SKELETOYS, where I, the Evil Skeletor, will review toys, particularly evil ones. With all the excitement building towards 2 new Masters of the Universe series on something called Netflix, and a new line of figures called Masters of the Universe Origins coming from those boobs at Mattel, I have decided to take a look back at Masters of the Universe Scareglow from the now-defunct MattyCollector.com. One can only assume that they were driven off the information superhighway by an angry mob with pitchforks for not creating enough action figures of me. But I digress. Now looking at these packaging details, it is clear that Mattel spared no expense on this one. On the front of the box is a Masters of the Universe Classics logo in all its black and white glory. While down in the corner here, there is a tiny Mattel logo to remind you who made this thing. Mattel! Down in the other corner, it says Adult Collector, so children take note. This is not for you! If your beady little eyes are watching this, close them now! And go get your parents and tell them to ground you! On the back, we see various things like a little Mattel logo, one of those codes with all the bars. I think they are called rectangle white box with the lines in them. There is also lots of legal mumbo-jumbo and an address for Mattel Canada in Mississauga, Ontario. No wonder the shipping was so expensive for this out to Snake Mountain. Now, let's take a look inside. We can see they have put a nice piece of tissue paper to keep the front of the plastic bubble from getting scratched against that rough cardboard surface. You nerds and your weird hang-ups. Magic spell! Now here he is in all his ghostly glory, Masters of the Universe Classics Scareglow! Why is the spinny thing turning back the other way now? Didn't we have this problem before? Why did no one fix it? Initially, I was a little freaked out about seeing my own ghost from the future come back to the past, which is my present, given to me as a present, but they have retconned this into a completely different character, so he is no longer dead me! Which makes sense when you think about it. I mean, it was a little creepy before. I already had a skeleton face. How am I not dead? So I sleep much more comfortably at night now knowing that I am alive and well. What? Think about it. It makes perfect sense. Side note, here is some fun trivia for you. Back when I was a little baby skeleton, my mother bought me my very first Scareglow action figure as punishment for not talking back to her. I think she knew it was my future dead ghost and it would scar me for life. I never did thank her for raising me right, but she knew I was thinking it as I pushed her into that vat of acid. But I digress again. As you can see here, Scareglow is kind of glowy and scary. I guess that's why he is called Scareglow and not Dead Ghost Me from the Future. He has some kind of articulation. It looks like he's got an axe staff thing there and a purple cape. There are some scary lightning bolts on the package here. As we spin around to the back, you can see some cross-sells of different things to buy, like that dolt He-Man, that insolent whelp Teela, that boob Manitoms, and wait, it went too fast, I didn't get to read them all. I'll just wait till it comes back. Waiting. There we go. There's Triclops and Webstore, and there's Scareglow, an evil ghost who serves me. I have always wanted an evil ghost servant. He's kind of like Duckworth on the new DuckTales, because they killed him. Evil! Now spin, 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 you ghostly fool! Also on the back, he comes with a file card just like G.I. Joe. But it's not G.I. Joe. It's He-Man. Brilliant! Now it says here that in real life his name is Caracnull? What kind of ridiculous name is that? Scareglow is far more respectable. Anyway, in life he spent many years as a shifty bounty hunter trying to break into Castle Grayskull. Registered trademark. And yada yada yada, Master of the Universe. Then he died and was banished to the dimension of the infinite forever. Then he was chained to his past crimes, just like Ebenezer Scrooge. Then he was brought back with a magical spell cast by me to locate the most evil warriors in the 5 dimensions. Bet you didn't know there was 5, did you? Provided with a Scythe of Doom, Null agreed to join forces with me and quickly became known as Scareglow due to his ability to burst forth and freeze his enemies with fright. I thought it was because he glowed in the dark and that's scary to children. Weird. It also says to go to MattyCollector.com to collect all the figures, but they don't make these anymore, so good luck, fools! Wait a second. It says right here on the side that he glows in the dark. I knew it! What idiot wrote that file card? Now I suppose you have been watching this in order to see this Scareglow figure be opened and displayed in all his articulated glory. But if that is the case, then you are an even bigger fool than when I called you a fool a minute ago. Do you know how much this figure is worth? I'm not going to open it, you idiot! Now go on, get out of here! Stop wasting my time and don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave! And as always, click on Alan Oppenheimer! Thanks for watching!